Hi there, my name is Sylvie and welcome to your 30-minute beginner-friendly weight workout. So for today, all you need is a set of either 3-pound weights or 5 pounds. I would suggest going no higher than 5, even if you've been at this for a little while. If you don't have any dumbbells kicking around, go ahead and grab some soup cans or weighted jugs of water, or even maybe laundry containers, whatever you've got lying around. You can also do this entire workout with no weights at all and still get an effective workout out of it. Aside from that, grab a yoga mat and a water bottle and we'll get started. All right, so to begin, you can stand either in front or behind your mat. Make sure you've got some clear space on the ground. We're gonna step, touch, step, touch. Just get the heart rate up. Very slowly building a little bit of intensity and heat into the body before we actually get going with the weights. Let's add some arms. So we're going to press off to the side, across the body as we step and touch. So just reaching and lengthening the body. Let's do a few more of these and then we'll come to reaching up to the sky. Here we go. Here we go and reach. Reach, reach, reach. Awesome job. Let's go back across and cross. Cross. 2 more like this and reach up. 4 more. 3 and 2 and 1. Awesome job. Let's take the arms up high, reach up and all the way down. Let's roll it down, head down, rolling bone by bone, all the way down, touching the ground, possibly bending the knees as much as you need to, shaking out. And we'll take a breath in here, and a breath out. And we'll roll back up on an inhale, rolling through the spine. This time here, slowly, the head will come up last. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down, awesome job. We'll take the feet apart, nice and wide. We'll sit down low, sink the heels, hands can be on the thighs. We'll press one shoulder forward and the other shoulder forward. Let's do that again, each side. Awesome. And stay here in this nice deep plie. So roll the shoulders up, back and down one more time. I want to pay attention to the core. This is the key. This whole exercise here is simply about finding strength. Your middle is where your power comes from. It's where the balance comes from. And if you focus here, then you can't tell that maybe you're doing some extra effort here in the thighs. All right, so breathing strong. Hands can be on the hips here for 3, for 2, for 1. Little isometric hold and we stretch. Breathe in. And out. So we're going to repeat this plie, stretch, little squat actions a bunch of times, and this will build a little bit more heat and strength in the legs. So we go down and up and down and up. So really sink the heels and stretch the legs as you come up. A little sinking, knees over toes, stretching and down. And up. Let's do 4 more. And 3, and up. And 2, and up. And 1, and up. Stay down low this one here. We're gonna lift one heel and drop. Lift up and drop. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. Good. 4 more. And lower. And 3. 2 and 1. Press into the heels, straighten the legs. Take a big breath in and out. Awesome. Let's take the arms out to the side. We're going to drop down, sink low, maybe touch to the ground, keep the chest up high, and then reach up high. That's our next move here. We're going down, we're reaching up high, and down, and up. Awesome job. Keeping the belly button pulled in the whole time, sinking the hips low. We're reaching up. Getting the heart rate up here we go. A few more just like that. We're going for 4. And reach for 3. And 2. And 1. Awesome job. Reach up, take it out. Hands interlace behind the back. Turn the toes. We're going to open up the chest. Fold forward. Let the head go. Arms come away from the back. Shake the head out. And slowly come all the way back up. Release everything, shake it out. And let's grab our weights. Alright, so similar movements. We're going to start back in this open position here. Also in a second position in ballet, so toes are slightly turned out. The knees go over the toes as we sit low. So just place the weights on your thighs, going down. And we're coming up. Make sure you have enough space here so that the knees don't jut over the toes. You have a nice strong position, foot planted on each side. And here we go. We're just breathing steady. All right. Let's go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sink low. We're going to pulse it up and down. Little pulses, little movements here. Keep sinking the heels for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. And we straighten the legs. Awesome job. We're going back down, this time with the weights, and then reaching up high. Press up. We go down. We press up high. Sink down low. And press. I like to do inhale here. Exhale. Up. Exhale, but as long as you're breathing, I'm not going to judge which direction you go. Keeping the chest high, the gaze forward. That's the trick here. Really working the entire body here, not just the legs. The arms are doing quite a bit of work, as you can see. Awesome job. All right, we're doing 4 more. 4, and press. 3. Press. 2. And 1. Awesome job. Bring it all the way down. Let's take the feet in, until you're about hip distance apart. Reach the arms forward. And then press them down. We reach forward. We press down. That's our move for now. Just the arms. I'm going to turn to the side with the same move. You keep going, just so you can see where we're headed next. After 4 of these, we're going to add on, and 3 with little squats, and 2, and 1. So here's our squat. We sit down low into an imaginary chair, and we come back up. So keeping the space between the knees. The weight is in your heels. We squeeze the bum as we come up. We go down. And we go up. So just the legs, just the squats for now. And we're going to add the 2 movements together. So keep going. Sitting down low and coming up high. So like you have an imaginary chair, we do pulling the belly leg up and in. And sit low. And stretch. And low. And stretch. 2 more, and up, and down. 1 press with the arms, so we go forward, and down. 1 squat, down, and up. So we press, and we lower. We sit, and stretch. Press, and drop. Lower, lift up. 4 more, and down, low, 3, and down, and up. 2 more. Low. The last one. Awesome. Low. Come on up. And facing the front to face you, we're going to take the feet apart once again, but this time here, a little wider than shoulders apart. We're going to turn the left toes out, and we're going to sit into a lunge. So this is where we want to go. You're going to practice that a couple times to make sure you have enough space so that when you lunge, your knee again doesn't go past the toes. It lands really strongly above the ankle. You're grounding that foot. All right, so here's the move. We're going to reach out to the side, lunge, and then out to the side. Stretch. So we're going to join all of these movements together. So we sit low and lunge and reach at the same time. Awesome job. Reach and stretch. Reach. Stretch. Awesome job. Make sure you're breathing. Yes, yes. Reach and stretch. Reach and stretch. Let's do 4 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Pivot the toes, they face forward. Give me just a few lateral lifts up to the side and down. So we don't want to come up any higher than shoulder height. Keep a little bend in the elbows. We just lift and lower, lift and lower. Belly button up and in. We stay strong through the middle. Awesome job. Let's do 4 and we'll hold the last one. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it here, little pulses up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Guess what? We have another side to do. So we're going to pivot the toes of your right foot. Make sure you have enough space between the legs again so that you can lunge without going over the toes. So we're staying really strong upright. So the shoulders over the hips, very important key point here. Stretch it out. We're going to add the arms in just a second. So we take it out to the side. We lunge, we reach, we stretch, bring it down. That's our move. So we're going to get the whole body here again with an emphasis on the shoulders because of our little weights. Do not be misled into thinking that tiny little weights won't do anything. In fact, this repetition here really makes that burn. So, probably feeling this in the shoulders. It's a good thing. We're not too far here. We've got 4 left on this side. Here we go. 4 and 3. Reach forward. Last one. Awesome job. Breathe. Pivot the toes so they face forward. You're staying in this upright position with the legs staggered apart. We're going to take the weights in front of you, palms facing you. Again, shoulders up, back, and down, keeping that nice tall posture. We're going to add a little bend in the knees. So we're dropping down into a nice flat back. And we'll pull up. Come back up, shoulders over hips. This is a wide leg deadlift. So we're really thinking of the back of the legs, pulling you back upright. Make sure you're breathing. Awesome job. We're going to add some arms into the mix. As you come up here, we're going to pull up. Elbows high. Dropping low. Pulling up. Yes, yes. Lower down. And pull. Good job. All right. So, here, full body now. Nice. We're going to do 4 more. Drop. And lift. 3. Lift. Back of the legs working strong. And last one here. Down. And up. Yes. You can heel toe, feet back together. Take a little break. You can get some water. This is a perfect time. All right. So when you're ready, we're going to go back for more. So a little bit more, we want to work into the upper back and the tricep muscles. So I'm standing on the side so you can see. Pressing one heel back, leg nice and strong. The hips are facing forward, the front knee is bent. We're going to lunge forward from the hips. Drop the weight straight down in front of you. Pull belly button up and in. You're looking just ahead of the toes and slightly down. We're opening out to the side like wings, elbows bent. And we're dropping down. We're lifting and lower. Lift and lower. So shoulder blades squeeze. Awesome job. So nice long back of the neck turn. Yes. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back upright. Straighten the front leg for a second. Take a break, take a breath. Strong belly button. And we're going to drop the back knee, coming to a little lunge. Tap and lift. Awesome job. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. 4 more. 4. Up. 3. And 2. And 1. Little glute activation between sides. Step forward. You can shake it out. You're going to try everything on the second side. So take a nice step back, press the heel down, long way. We're bending the front knee, hinging from the hips, long spine. And this time here, we're changing the arm ever so slightly. Pivot the palms so we face the back of the wall. And we're going to lift up, elbows high, and then lower down. Just notice the shoulders. So we don't want the shoulders to rise up towards the ears. We let them relax. We're pulling from the shoulder blade area, mid-back. We lift, squeeze, lower down. Squeeze, and lower. Good. Let's do 4 more. We lift, and lower. 3, 2, and 1. Come back upright, stacking the shoulders over the hips, belly button in, straighten that front leg, going down for these little knee taps. So we go down into a little lunge, and we lift, we tap, and lift, and tap, and lift. That front heel stays down, we're driving through that heel. Nice long spine here. We tap and lift. The shoulders stay stacked over the hips. Pretending like you have a stack of books on your head. Very handy. Let's do 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Awesome job. Step together. Breathe. Shake it out. All right. Let's come down onto your knees here. So if you've got a mat, a little cushioning underneath you, very, very helpful. We're going to sit for a second, but add a little bit of effort, of course. So knees apart, about hip distance is really nice. We're going to sit low. As you come up, we're going to curl into a bicep curl. So you can even swing the arms a tiny little bit. Pull. We sit. We curl. Sit. And curl. Awesome job. Exhale up. Inhale back. Yes. Good work. All right. 4. Up. 3. Little squeeze of the glutes at the top. Last 1. Bring the arms down by your side. You're going to take a step forward with one leg. Yes, just like that. We're going to take that front leg out to the side ever so slightly. Drop the forearm down. We're going to lower the opposite shoulder and the arm forward. And then then rotate from the torso, lift up, press up to the sky diagonally. So we're dropping down and then pushing up high. I call this disco arm. So we're dropping down and pressing up. So you get a bit of rotation, meaning that your obliques are working hard. Yes, yes. Drop and lift and drop and lift. Lower and lift. Yes, yes. Let's do 3. Press. 2. And 1. And bring it all the way back upright. And switch the legs. Get back to both knees. Take a step forward, slightly out to the side. Opposite leg. Dropping the forearm. Really important you press into that front foot, front heel. And then we're going to drop the shoulder, rotate, lower the arm, and rotate back up. Press diagonally. So we go down and we press up. Awesome. Down and up. Down and up. So the whole shoulder girdle is working very hard here. Oblique muscles are working. The whole length of the back, really. For rotators, loving this. Little tiny muscles that give you stability and support. Super important. For awesome posture and great mobility as well. 4 more here. 4. And press. 3. And 2. And 1. Yes. All the way back. Let's come back to both knees here. We're actually going to drop the weights for a second so that we can come all the way down onto the mat, onto your back. All right, so on your back, we're going to recline and keep the feet planted on the mat. You're going to take the feet apart about mat distance, toes slightly turned out. Bring the heels nice and close to you. Hands by your side. Really relaxing the head and shoulders. They stay grounded. We're going to go into some bridge glute activation work here. So here we go. Press into the heels to squeeze, lift the glutes up high. So we lower down and press up. Inhale down. Exhale up. And we lower and lift and lower. And lift. Good. 10 more. And up. 9. And up. 8. And up. 7. Up. 6. And 5. 4. 3. And 2. Can you hold the last one here? Hold, hold, hold. Little isometric, holding in one spot, squeezing the muscles as much as you can. Awesome job. Keep breathing. We're going to add the little pulses. So we drop down little by little and we press. Drop it down. Press up and drop and press. A little faster. Up and up and up. Up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Let's bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug and a rock from side to side. Good work, good work. All right. We're almost there, you guys. Believe it or not, going by so fast. For me, anyway. I hope for you too at home. We're going to plant the feet. Find those weights that we just used. And we're going to take them out to the side, palms facing up. Let's extend one leg straight out in front of you. The other foot stays planted. We're going to take a big breath in. And with your exhale, we're going to lift the head and shoulders along with the The weights meet at the top, and we open back out, everything lowers. So we exhale, lift, inhale, open. Exhale, lift, inhale, open. Option to keep the leg down on the ground and just do the weights with the upper body. That's already enough. It's a lot of work. Abs are doing a ton of work here. And if you want to, if you have the extra little bit of energy in you, keep going with the legs lifting up and down. You lift and lower and lift and lower. Let's do 5 and lower, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Awesome job. Let's switch the legs. All right, plant the foot, extend the opposite leg, really strong through the belly. So we're going to drop that lower belly down into the ground. Really important here, keep it really strong. Take a big breath in. With your exhale, start to curl up with the leg if you choose. And we lower. Exhale up. Inhale back. Here we go. Again, option for the leg to stay down the whole time. That's totally fine. Awesome. Make sure you're breathing. All right, last 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Yes. Weights by your side. One more time, knees into the chest. Give yourself just a little hug from side to side. All right, one more little ab activation here. We're going to take the feet together, the knees apart. The hands are coming behind the head. We're going to take a big breath in. And as you exhale, curl the head and shoulders off the ground. Lift. And we lower. So this is option 1 here. If you want an extra challenge, here's how we do it. Take the hands together, interlace fingers, release index fingers. And we reach behind and forward. Awesome. So a little bit of an extension here for the upper back. Challenging your neck muscles as well. All right. We're going to do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And wherever you are, hands back behind the head. Hold, hold, hold. Little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Awesome job. Take your knees in. And guess what? We get to breathe and stretch a tiny little bit. And you're done. That's how fast it went. All right, take one knee into your chest, stretch up the opposite leg. Just give yourself a little hug and squeeze here. Make it feel really good. Take that same knee. We're going to take it across the body with your hand and look the opposite way. Straighten the arm, palm up. Gentle twist. Take a couple breaths right here. And then slowly return to your back. Pull the knees back into the chest. Take a breath in. And out. We'll stretch the opposite leg. And gently squeeze the other knee in. We'll take it across the body into your gentle twist here. Look the opposite way, palm open, and breathe. Awesome job. And slowly coming back onto your back here. We'll plant the feet down onto the ground. Send one leg straight up to the sky. We're going to rotate the leg from its sockets and the knee points over to the side. Bend the knee, cross the ankle over the thigh. You're in figure 4 stretch. We can flex that foot and then reach through and find the whole shape. Bring it towards you. You're holding on to either the shin or behind the hand the opposite side as well. Don't you worry, we're balancing things out. Take another breath in. And out. And slowly lower the foot, uncross the legs, and we'll try that on the other side. So the opposite leg lifts. If this is your second side and you're doing the left leg knee, rotate the left knee up to the side, bending the knee, crossing the ankle over the thigh, and then reach between the legs, either for the shin or for the hamstring. And you're just gently pulling towards you in that little pretzel squeezing action, opening up the left hip this time. Take another breath here. And we'll slowly unwind here, plant the foot, uncross the legs, and just for fun, cross the ankles. Let's see if we can maybe catch the back of the legs, rock and roll a couple times until you come up to a seated position. And wherever you are, we'll take a moment right here, cross-legged, whatever feels good for you today. Nice tall posture. Big breath in, you can close your eyes like me. Big breath out. And we'll take another one in with the arms coming up high. Reach up, big breath in. Breath out. Let it go. We'll shake it out. I want to thank you for joining me today for your gentle, beginner-friendly workout. Hopefully this finds you well. Have an awesome